is that time again when we meet on this weekly forum, Crime Watch, a program proudly brought to you by your police service, the Zimbabwe Republic Police. On this platform, we navigate together the jungles of policing as we unravel your police service's day-to-day duties. All this with the primary aim of fighting crime. My name is Elliot Kudzai Ganyani, and I'm your host here today. It is always an extraordinary privilege to have you along. Congestion in the central business district of Harare has been attributed to a number of factors, among them increasing volume of traffic, malfunctioning of traffic lights, as well as general disregard of road rules and regulations by commuter or minibus drivers who have a tendency of picking and dropping passengers at undesignated places, thereby blocking smooth flow of traffic. The launch of the decongestion unit by the Commissioner General of Police, Tandabantu Godwin Matanga, was meant to deal with this menace and make sure that there is a smooth passage of traffic in the central business district. To further enhance the police capacity to decongest the CBD, Net1 has joined hands with the ZRP to promote the Safe Cities project, which is meant to capacitate police in their decongestion duties. Recently, the two organizations signed a memorandum of understanding at a function which was held at ZRP Sports Club at Morris Tepo in Harare. It was attended by Net1 board, management and staff, senior and junior officers and members of the Zimbabwe Republic Police, and also members of the media fraternity. ZRP Chief Staff Officer Operations, Commissioner Isaac Tayengwa, gave welcome remarks.
It is with immense pleasure that I welcome you all to this important occasion, where we are gathered to witness the signing of a donation agreement between Net1 Cellular Private Limited and the Zimbabwe Republic Police, as well as the handover of traffic equipment under the banner of the Zimbabwe Republic Police, Net1 Smart Cities Partnership.
As Zimbabwe continues to develop and progress as a nation, we are witnessing urban sprawl coupled with growth and expansion. The migration to urban centers has also resulted in congestion, impeding free flow of traffic during peak hours, particularly within the CBD. The challenge is not that of the police force alone, but it's a call for all corporates to assist. As Net1, we selected 28 prime intersections experiencing high traffic volumes throughout the CBD. The Safe Cities initiative is a feasible and sustainable partnership that will be implemented with immediate effect.
Deputy Commissioner General Operations, Deputy Commissioner General Len Ngube, who represented the police at the signing ceremony, said the partnership will effectively deal with the traffic chaos in the CBD.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is an open fact that vehicular traffic in the country has immensely increased over the years. A number of attendant challenges such as surge in reckless driving conduct, wanton disregard of traffic rules and regulations, especially in central business districts, have become a common feature in our roads. The solution to tame this traffic menace in all our central business districts does not lie with the purview of one entity alone, but rather it is multifaceted. It requires the collective will and support of all stakeholders, including government, local authorities, transport operators, members of the public, business community, amongst others. As a law enforcement agency, we are deeply gratified by the benevolent move made by Net1 to donate an assortment of traffic equipment to the Zimbabwe Republic Police worth $65,000 under the banner of the Zimbabwe Republic Police Net1 Smart Cities Partnership.
In his vote of thanks, Officer Commanding Harare Province, Commissioner Charles Nete, whose province is the recipient of this donation, said the donation is a huge step towards efficient and effective traffic management.
This signing ceremony is a bold clarion call that policing is a collective role which requires the entire society to put its shoulder to the wheel. The benevolent extension by Net1 is a laudable act of corporate social responsibility, beneficial to the entire populace through improved traffic management. We shall, with much zeal and vigor, strive to enhance the organization's operational efficacy through effective traffic law enforcement.
This is good news to police officers who sometimes bear the brand of weather vagaries and reckless drivers during the discharge of their duties.
Toda kutenda veNet1 nezvavatiitira mamotorists anga asingakwanisi kuona mapurisa parodi, ndosaka mapurisa akawanda achinzi aitsikwa. Saka nenyaya yemareflectors aya anobatsira even nemotorist kuti aone kuti pane munhu akamira. Tichitenda zvekare nemaraincoats kana kuchinaya, at times tenchinayiwa tiri pamarobots ipapo, but nekuda kwekuti Net1 yatibatsira tinongopa rutendo kune Net1.
This donation from Net1 will go a milestone in assisting us in our daily duties of decongesting the city. A motorbike is an effective mode of transport when it is a peak hour. It can easily navigate traffic and it can easily get me to places where motor vehicles and other modes of transport cannot take me.
Net1's Marketing and Public Relations Manager, Dr. Elda Shereni, said the partnership will go a long way in capacitating the police, thereby enhancing service delivery.
Today we were unveiling a Safe Cities partnership in collaboration with Zimbabwe Republic Police, particularly the traffic section. What we've done today is the initial phase in terms of capacitating the police to physically man 28 intersections within the CBD. So today we've given them the equipment that they require to ensure that there is a police officer that is decongesting traffic within those intersections. What we've launched today is the initial phase. The next phase is how are we going to fuse in technology, road traffic cameras, proactive traffic monitoring and management systems that will help ease and decongest Harare initially as a pilot and the nation at large.
On that note, we take a short break. Join us in the second segment. We are in the second segment, and thank you for staying with us. Having been launched by the Commissioner General of Police, Z05E Patrol Unit continues to record success stories through arrests and recovery of property. For more on these milestones, Crime Watch visited Mulberine Police Station.
Z05E Mulberine, our police is in an area of 75 square kilometers, and we have got 20 suburbs which we police. For us to manage crime at Z05E Mulberine, we have reinvigorated the community policing initiative, which includes the formation of crime committees in each and every patrol area. In these patrol areas, we have formulated what we call neighborhood watch committees and crime consultative committees. It is from these crime consultative committees that we get support in terms of motor vehicles. They come to the station and pick up a police officer, especially during the night, who they do patrols with. We have managed to make some remarkable achievements to arrest an accused person who was seen carrying suspected stolen property. And this person managed to clear 6 cases of unlawful entry cases, and we managed to recover property valued at 6,700. In Sandridge area, the patrol team came across a Honda Fit, which they suspected to have been driven by criminals. And upon investigation, it was discovered that the Honda Fit was carrying expensive whiskey bottles which were stolen from one of the bottle stores at Sandridge. We also discovered that the vehicle was stolen from Mbare, so we ended up covering that vehicle and the stolen beer, all valued at $11,900. We want to urge members of the public that whenever you are called to attend some crime awareness campaigns being conducted by ZRP, please make sure you attend so that you'll be able to learn new techniques which are being used by criminals and also to receive some tips which can help you to safeguard your properties as well as life. We also urge members of the public to come in numbers and join our crime initiatives approach which we are conducting here at ZRP Meburin, so that we are able to fight together and achieve best results in terms of reducing crime.
We caught up with complainants whose property was recovered by some of these patrol teams.
Vakabreka ku sitting room ndokwakabreka door vachibva vapinda. It was around kuma AM tichivatano reporter. Patakano reporter ipapo mapurisa akabva atera wachibva vavabata. Mapurisa ndoda kuatenda bhozi wakatoya naye tikatomuona akatotiratidza ndizvo zvaitika tamubata atakafara chaizvo ndoda kuatenda.
Barely 2 months after the formation of these patrol teams, results are already on the ground for everybody to see.
Before we had launched CCC, crime was rampant in our area. But there's been such great change since we launched CCC 2 months ago. We have seen the level of police operations increase. Meburin was quite hit badly, especially with armed robberies, which seems to be a pandemic nationwide, really. So we started mobilizing, especially with neighborhood watches, to mobilize all the 17 suburbs to have vibrant neighborhood watch committees going on patrols, especially on those main highways. And we've managed to see an increase in people's response to our efforts. And so what we are saying is that early on as CCC, we want the community to come and complement our efforts. The police cannot do it alone. We are very, very excited with what is taking place in Meburin. The police are doing a splendid job, but they need us to complement that.
We started this initiative because the transformer oil was stolen from our substation, and we were without electricity for 2 weeks. So we all got together as neighbors and developed the Sentosa Neighborhood Watch. This is one of the Sentosa Neighborhood Watch patrol vehicles. We have another patrol vehicle over there. We come here, we pick up our police who patrol with us in our vehicle, and together they interact with the people we stop on the side of the road.
We just hope all neighbors should join, even the neighboring areas, to share ideas, to share examples, to even share the crime rate.
It is also through these patrols that ZRP Avondale managed to break robbery, unlawful entry and theft syndicates recently.
We carry out patrols in conjunction with the members of the Neighborhood Watch Committee and the Crime Consultative Committee. Our details who were in patrol recently reacted to a scene of unlawful entry and theft, which led to the arrest of accused Takudzwa Chawasarira of Unit D Chitungwiza, who had stolen various property valued at $6,000. Takudzwa Chawasarira also managed to assist the police to clear 3 other cases of unlawful entry and theft he had committed in our area of policing. The same patrol teams also reacted to a scene of robbery which had occurred in our area of policing, where 5 live rounds have been recovered, and this accused person has been referred to CID homicide for further management.
Given the nature of crimes that we are receiving in our area of policing, we encourage members of the community to join the community policing initiatives such as Neighborhood Watch Committee and Crime Consultative Committee, among others. We urge you to report any suspicious activities in your areas to the police.
Theft and vandalism of public infrastructure and utilities continues to be a cause for concern to the police. Police in Matabeleland South have nabbed another syndicate in connection with theft of copper wires in Gwanda. Following the arrest, police recovered 50 kgs of copper wires valued at $40,000.
In our district, currently we are facing a problem of thefts of Zesa copper cables and Net 1 copper cables. Currently, we are having an average of 15 cases per month of overhead cables belonging to ZESA being stolen. At the moment, we received 4 cases concerning Philabus, Escotin, Fort Trixon, and West Nicholson. Of those cases, we managed to break 1 case whereby we recovered 50 kgs of copper cables worth about $40,000. Since the inception of this problem, we as police, we've managed to deploy our members at roadblock sites looking for copper cables criminals, including searching of motor vehicles. We've also dispatched patrols in the trouble areas. We've also engaged ZESA and Net 1 loss control officers in fighting against this crime. We've also engaged our counterparts at DUB, carrying out campaigns in all the public areas, urging members of the public to report anyone who they see tampering with the ZESA lines or Net 1 cables. So we are all appealing to members of the public to report anyone they suspect of carrying copper or dealing in copper to their nearest police station or to Net 1 or to Tier 1 and ZESA loss control officers.
This arrest comes hard on the heels of another arrest of 2 suspects at Plumtree border post and subsequent recovery of close to 2 tons of copper cables, and the story was carried on this program a few weeks ago. The copper was destined for Botswana. Remember, theft of copper cables is a serious offense which carries a mandatory sentence of 10 years imprisonment. To curb these crimes, we urge you to report any vandalism or shoddy dealings in copper cables to any nearest police station. We take a short break. Join us in the third and final segment. We are in the third and final segment, and thank you for staying with us. The Zimbabwe Republic Police Harare Province Professional Updating Center has conducted a workshop for officers in charge in its province to enhance their operational efficacy. The workshop was officially opened by Assistant Commissioner Administration Harare Province, Assistant Commissioner Alpheus Mpofu.
As officers in charge, you are the station chief tutors who are supposed to give direction to your subordinates. It therefore entails that you must continuously keep abreast with changes in policing arena. Successful commanders are those that are receptive to learning and are eager to continuously seek new knowledge that affects their work environment.
ZRP Harare Province Training Officer spoke on the objectives of the workshop.
Our main aim was to conscientize officers in charge and empower them with information on how to police their respective police stations in as far as crime and serving members of the public is concerned. We had quite a number of areas that we intended to cover, chief among them the supervision and management as well as motivation, crime investigation, crime scene management. So the training was designed to empower the officers in charge who are members on the ground, who are in touch with the public. We want to improve on the way we deal with members of the public, the way we offer services to them, the way we also communicate with members of the public so that they are aware of the various services they should expect from the Zimbabwe Republic Police.
The officers in charge stations who were present at this workshop had this to say.
We are the custodians of the manpower that is deployed at police stations. Now, for us to be able to utilize our manpower, we have the knowledge in leadership and motivation, as well as the management of crime scenes and the records management as well.
As we go back to our station, we're going to rebrand, rejuvenate our members, and take the therapy a step further from where it is.
Officers in charge are continuing to strengthen ties with members of the public in the fight against crime. This will help in restoring public confidence as we rebuild our image. This was the case recently when the Zimbabwe Republic Police joined hands with the Daughters of Virtue, a Christian organization of women in prayer, to speak against crimes affecting women and children at a gathering held in Glenora, Harare. The campaign, which attracted a sizable crowd, follows a similar campaign that was held at Maronda Mashanu Mission in Chivu late last year.
Domestic violence is so much mhosva dzinoparwa dziri kuzokonzeresa kuti kuve kune mamega cases. Nokudaro taramba kurohwa mudzimba semapurisa handiti? Kana zvadaro makasununguka kuuya kuzotherapy kune ma-victim friendly unit kuma-stations ese anokubatsirai. Tine imwe mhosva yatine sexual abuse, kushungurudzwa pabonde, takuramba zvakare semapurisa ezotherapy. Tine yatinoti economic abuse, kutorambidzwa kushanda semudzimai, kurambidzwa kutsvaga mari semudzimai. Tazviramba zvose mutemo muZimbabwe. Saka tikuti semadzimai tingabatsirikana sei nemutemo wedu. Tikuti kana iri physical abuse, ndoyamweya kumapurisa, moisa ripoti yenyu, inofewa yoenda kumatare edzimhosva, kwatinoti criminal law. Dzimwe mhosva dzataura dzina emotional abuse, verbal abuse, economic abuse, intimidation neharassment. Tinoenda kucivil court kwatinowana rubatsiro ukoko, kwatinoona mapepa atinoti protection order.
Taita dambudziko muHarare province remadzimai ari kuenda kuma111 nevatungamiriri vemachechi vechirume. Ndakambosangana nebhuku rakanyorwa rinonzi Minister Munhuwo, mufundisi Munhuwo. Mukaona makuenda pakahwanda namufundisi kana kuti naapostoli nauyebva muchinoita ma111 mudhikoni ndielita, zivai kuti mune munhu.
The leaders of the organization encouraged other churches to always work with the police.
Saka ndiri kufara kuti zvatiri kubatsidzisawo madzimai kuti matambudziko edu tinomarwisa pakunamata. Mapurisawo ari kuuyawo achiti zvinenge zvaremawo zvamusingagone kutonga, isu vemutemo tiripo tichikubatsirai. Saka ndaona kuti even panga pachiadreswa nemapurisa madzimai afara zvakanyanya, especially panyaya dzema-verbal abuse, dzema-sexual abuse nenyaya dzekurohwa kudzimba. Ndaona kuti mudzimai angatadze kuzvikuritsa zvake pachena, asi ndo zviri kuitika kudzimba.
Uya kwaita mapurisa vachidzidzisa panapa chinhu chaita zvakanaka kwatiri, nekuti isusu vemachechi tinodzidzisa maringe nezvemweya, ageni tsika nemagariro tinodzidzisa, asi kuzouya kwavaita mapurisa vachititsigira pane chinhu ichocho zvapawo zvabva zvasimudza kutenda kwedu kuti hatina kurasika, tiri kubatirana pamwe chete navo.
There you have heard it. Together we can fight crime. As we come to the end of today's episode, we would like to highlight a case which we previously flighted in one of our episodes, relating to a Gwanda man who murdered a person for suspected ritual purposes and was found in possession of the deceased's head. On the 7th of February 2019, the accused, Honest Moyo of Taweni village, Chief Lamba in Gwanda, was convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment by a Bulawayo High Court judge, Martin Makonese. Crime does not pay, and anyone who breaches the laws of the land will be sent behind bars. Let us learn to coexist and show love towards one another as love conquers all. Please remember, life is like a shadow. 1 minute is there, the next minute it could be gone. So as you live each day, play your part in shunning crime and making Zimbabwe a better place. As your police service, we are there to serve you. And if you feel there is anything that may interest us, do not hesitate to contact us on the details appearing on your screens. From me, Elliot Kudzai Ganyani, and the crew behind the scenes, please enjoy the rest of your viewing and do take care.